Do you ever wonder why some content just seems to fly to the top of the search engine result pages, whether it's Google, Bing, or any other search engine, or sometimes it just seems to stay there and yours, despite the effort, stays buried? This typically means that your content isn't speaking Google's language. Now, what do I mean by that? How does Google read and understand content? Today, we'll break down that process, answer those questions, and ultimately show you how SERPrecon's different features, including the Check Relevance feature, helps you build content that speaks Google's language. Modern search engines like Google use advanced techniques to understand the context and meaning behind content. One of those techniques that Google uses is NLP, or natural language processing. Google uses NLP to analyze relationships between words and concepts. Search engines aren't just looking for keywords or buzzwords anymore. Search engines now understand the topic and its related ideas. NLP is a branch of AI that helps computers understand, interpret, and generate human language, and also helps them grasp related or semantically related concepts. Semantically related means words or concepts that aren't direct synonyms, but they're related through meaning or relationships. For example, the words digital camera and camera lenses may be semantically related because while not direct synonyms, they are related to the broader category, topic, word of cameras. If a primary keyword is pizza, Italy, Chicago style, Detroit style, dough, sauce could all be semantically related as well. And another example that's slightly more tricky is that the words car and road might be semantically related, as a car has to drive on the road. Google uses its own NLP model called BERT to help understand nuances in human language, including context and intent behind words. This means they can grasp the meaning of your sentences and paragraphs as a whole. Google also uses entity recognition to identify key entities, people, places, things, and concepts, and draw relationships between them. This helps them organize and contextualize your information. Ultimately, Google wants to deliver the most relevant content to their users. They analyze your content and see if it aligns with the implied intent behind a search query. There are 4 main intent categories: informational, navigational, transactional, and commercial. With informational search intent, the searcher is looking for information on a specific topic. It could be anything from what is custom software to how to bake a cake. With navigational, the user wants to find a specific website or web page. This could include Facebook login or SERPrecon pricing. With transactional search intent, the user is ready to make a purchase. Examples of this may look like book a hotel in Miami or buy cheap running shoes online. Commercial intent, or commercial investigation intent, is when a user is researching products and services before making a purchase decision. Examples of this may include best laptop for video editing or compare CRM software. Now you know what it means to speak Google's language, but how do you know your content is actually doing that and is actually relevant? That's where SERPrecon comes in. There are many features within SERPrecon that help you to ultimately speak Google's language, but our Check Relevance feature is specifically designed to help align your content with the semantic context that Google expects and the content that Google deems relevant. Here's a view of our Check Relevance tool using Moonello as an example. I'm going to run this with our existing content just so you can see the scores side by side all in one place. You can find these throughout your report already, but I'm just going to show them to you so we can see the difference after we adjust our content. So right now, our title tag to query coverage score is only 46.15%, cosine similarity, title BM25, copy BM25. So I'm going to go in here and add custom before software development and add a few other words throughout the copy just to see how those simple adjustments will affect our scores. Once I've made all of the changes that I want to make, I'm going to scroll down and hit Check Relevance again. Those few minor changes already drastically improved our title tag to query coverage score, our cosine similarity BM25 scores as well, and it adjusted this predicted snippet of text that will appear on the SERPs. So where did I draw these words from? Some other tools you can use with our check relevance tool are these extracted keywords and entities. So like custom, I drew from there. There's also like shelf. You can also go to SERP competition and scroll down to related searches and questions to get inspiration for what to include in your content. My favorite feature to use with our check relevance feature is our AI optimized content outline. So when you view content outline, it gives you this, outline for content that's supposed to be optimized to help you rank. And so I went ahead and I created some copy to just copy and paste into the box on our check relevance tool. I'm going to add custom to the front of our title tag again. And then, like I said, just delete, copy, paste with the updated content and run check relevance again. Sometimes it takes a second to load here. Alrighty, so our scores again have drastically increased. That title tag to query coverage is at 100%, cosine similarity is at 74%, title BM25 is 83.46%, copy BM25 80.43%, and you can also see the exact bigram count went up drastically as well, and this predicted snippet changed too, and actually satisfies the search query better. Which for context, the search query I used for this report was just custom software. You can also compare the scores you get for your updated content using the check relevance feature and compare that with competitors on our SERP competition page. It shows you the top ranking results for the search query, and it gives you the scores that were on the other page, cosine similarity, BM25, trigram, but it also includes word count and spam score as well. Our check relevance feature allows you to adjust content and see how content changes affect your score and your ranking before you actually make that change. Understanding how Google reads, interprets, and understands content isn't a mystery anymore. By leveraging SERPrecon and the features within it, you can move beyond just guesswork and make content that truly resonates and speaks Google's language. The key is using this knowledge and these features together to understand what makes content truly rank-worthy. Oh, and by the way, our check relevance feature is totally free. All you have to do is input your email, a search query, and your URL, and you're good to go. But if you're ready for that more holistic view and to really understand why content ranks, sign up for your free 7-day trial of SERPrecon in the description below and start speaking Google's language today.